So right when we were just preparing for the World Cup, Cristiano Ronaldo drops an interview. I mean, the whole interview is not out yet. There's just been some snippets, but reading the quotes and the tweet from Fabrizio Romano, it's explosive interview, and I think it's a kind of an expose. Can we call it expose? Yeah, I think we can call it expose, where he went over the Manchester United manager, then how he's been treated, about the preseason and all. So I don't think so that he's holding any punches back. I think he's literally getting out everything in the public, whatever is happening behind the scenes, and what he has been feeling in the last few days, or we can say last few months. And this season has been a rough one for Ronaldo. So there are so many questions, and the fan base is generally divided right now. Some are saying that you cannot go against the club like this when you're under contract. Another one is saying like, well, if something is not right at the club, you have to call it out. And of course, I also felt like Cristiano Ronaldo has been shown a little bit of disrespect. But do you answer disrespect with disrespect, or I don't know? And some people also saying like the timing of this interview is horrible. But if you're doing an exposure of a club or whatever is happening behind the scenes, if you're trying to get the truth out, there will never be a right moment. There can't be better timing. He did it right now before the World Cup. If he did it after the World Cup, everybody would have said that Manchester United was ready to start the season, and basically now Cristiano Ronaldo has dropped his interview. Now players are cannot focus on their task and all. At least now they'll have some break, and Manchester United will have time to respond to whatever Cristiano Ronaldo says, and players would be coming off fresh from World Cup, so those things won't be fresh in their mind, and they can move forward in the season. So I think the timing is not the issue, but the contest or the context or what is being said in the interview, that can be an issue. For that, we need to get the entire 90 minutes. It's difficult to judge from the quotes or which are coming out, because sometimes you are lacking the context there, or what the interviewer has asked you. So it's very important that we do not rush to any kind of conclusions, and listen out. There are two sides of a coin. There are two stories, two narratives there, and I think Manchester United should also come up after Ronaldo's interview to clear up some point if there are some things that need to be verified. And while saying that, it's really unfortunate how it's ending, but we knew it is boiling that way. And I don't think so Manchester United also handled Cristiano Ronaldo's situation with a good light. I mean, things could have been better. And we saw that there is some kind of unrest between Cristiano Ronaldo and Erik Ten Hag. Whatever he was saying in the interview does not matter. Behind the scenes, there is always something. And as a manager, you always try to do damage control. Well, this interview is going to highlight so many things. So let's go over some of the quotes so that at least we have some of the context that what we are talking about here. So let me show some quotes. These are basically the Fabrizio Romano tweets which we've been giving. He does a great job in these. So yeah, so Romano tweeted that Cristiano Ronaldo to Piers Morgan, Manchester United tried to force me out. Not only the manager, but also the other guys who are around the club. I feel betrayed. I feel that some people didn't want me at Manchester United, not only this year, but last season too. Okay. So the shocking part is like, not only this year, but last year too. I mean, last year, I can see where he's like correct in this way, because we have seen how the media people. But the thing is, like, he's talking about the manager and the club. Maybe this may mean that Ragnick tried to force him out at that time, because last season there was not Erik Ten Hag, but there was Ragnick, and we saw there was unrest in there, and he also did not speak explicitly about Ronaldo. So maybe there was tension between these two, and he also felt that without Cristiano we could have done better, which I think is not true. I mean, last season it was David De Gea and Cristiano Ronaldo carrying Manchester United, and same thing persists right now. So I don't know. Maybe that's what he wanted to say. But the people inside the club, and he also said that like the people who are in charge of the club also wanted him to go. So this is shocking. Maybe he knows who they are. I don't think so. He's gonna name the people in the interview, but he might as well. He's Cristiano Ronaldo, so he can do that. So this was one of the tweets, and the second one is Cristiano Ronaldo. The owners of the club, Glazers, they don't care. I mean, professionally, sportingly, they don't care. Okay, I agree with that. There are some things into the club that don't help Manchester United to reach the top level. I never spoke to them, never. Well, this is a breaking news to even me. I thought Cristiano Ronaldo, because he's a star player, such a huge name in the world, maybe Glazers are in contact, consistently in contact with Cristiano Ronaldo. Maybe that's why he feels this way, because he says that they never take part into like the conversation, which means that they have hired some people to take care of business at Manchester United, and they don't even talk to Cristiano Ronaldo, which is exactly the reason we say that the owners of the club are cut out from the fans. And now even this is even bad news that they are not even connected with the players. They have no channels of communication with the direct channels of communication with the players, which is really really unfortunate. And Cristiano Ronaldo mentioning that is huge. I think this is one of the positive that you can take from the interview, because this is a Glazers expose, and current player like Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest ever, saying this thing, it has to have a weightage more than anything else. And we have seen like fans have been protesting from the past few years, and I think it is a time that the Glazers need to go away, and we need to get rid of the Glazers, because you see FSG is about to sell Liverpool, and the next whoever owner next will buy Liverpool, I think they'll have a lot of sporting project and finances to back their project. And where does that leave Manchester United? I mean, that top 4, that will get even tougher and tougher, because we have incompetent owners like Glazers. So maybe people at least need to take these kind of positive from the interview. And then we also had another tweet, which was, the executives at Manchester United didn't seem to 100% believe my newborn daughter was ill. It's painful because they didn't take my word for it. That's why I didn't attend the preseason preparation camp. I had to be there for my family. Wait, I think this is the point where Cristiano Ronaldo is gonna get a lot of sympathy from the fans. Because if this is true, that they did not believe him, and that could be huge, that then I don't think so Manchester United is this kind of club, but maybe they doubted him, or maybe the Ten Hag was pressurizing Cristiano to just come to preseason. And he tried to explain, maybe there was some communication with Ten Hag or something. And that also leads to me to another quote. I don't have it on the screen, but like he said, I don't respect Eric Ten Hag because he doesn't respect me, and I would never respect somebody who does not respect me. So I don't know where this disrespect comes in play. Maybe because he does not play him, or he subs him at late, or does not keeps him at the bench, or something, or does not recognize him as a superstar of the club and a legend of the club. Or maybe this is all happening due to that preseason incident that he asked to stay with his family, but he was forced to not to. He was forced to come early for the preseason, and maybe Eric Ten Hag did not believe it. So I don't know. This we need context for this, and I hope Ronaldo explained it. Otherwise, there's gonna be a lot of problem. Otherwise, Eric Ten Hag will get the backing here. Okay, so the next one is, as Picasso said, you've to destroy it to rebuild it, and if they start with me, for me, it's not a problem. A club of this size should be at the top, but this is not the case. This is no excuses. So another thing, I kind of agree with Cristiano Ronaldo here, that but I don't understand. They are already in the rebuild, right? And maybe with even with this rebuild, also Cristiano Ronaldo still finds that there are some things in the club that are not, that needs working on still. And maybe he thinks it's he's in twilight of his career, so let's get these things up to chest. Maybe this helps Manchester United, maybe this helps the fans in somehow. And the last quote that if they start with me, I'm okay with it, which means he's basically checked out for Manchester United, and I don't think so he will ever play another game for Manchester United, and they need to find a striker in January. And that's what he feels, and that's his sentiments. The full interview will come on, I think, Wednesday, and I think it's gonna be one of the huge moments in football. When is the last time you have seen somebody so intrigued and having a lot of anticipation for 90 minutes? Maybe Champions League final, World Cup finals, an important, huge knockout stage match. But this might be the first 90 minutes interview where the world will be glued on. At least the people who follow football in a very regular basis. So I guess there will be a lot of things that will come out of this interview, and all we can say is that I don't know. There are so many things. We lack context right now, so I am not gonna go in depth into the things that we need to discuss. Apart from that, I guess where he goes next. I heard that Piers Morgan said that where he'll go next will literally drop jaws of people. So, is he returning to Madrid? Is he going to Arsenal? Is he going to Liverpool? Maybe the new owners comes and they say, we want Ronaldo, we are signing Ronaldo. That's the first signing. So, or is it Chelsea? Or is it PSG? Which will be the biggest shock? Please let me know in the comment sections. Once again, thank you for watching the entire video, and see you in the next episode.